Hello all my friends out there in YouTube land, it's your good buddy Philtastic here. Welcome back to the channel. I just got off of interview with Naaman the Drum Man, Naaman the Comic Bookworm, as we like to say. Both Pat Hickey Jr. and I, as you've probably heard by now if you've seen my channel, have a comic that is coming out very, very, very soon. Condry, A Prayer for the Dying, available at legacycomics.com. And that's what we were talking about. But yeah, I don't want to go to bed yet because I've had this box here for a little while. We're going to open it up here. I was going to start to prep it, as you can see, and then I actually flipped it around and saw this and was like, maybe I should do this recorded. And yeah, just so you know how deep this goes, yes, my finger's right through here. So let me yank this out here.
That's what she said.
Box, plastic. I will tell you that this is from Shortbox. I will tell you this is a comic I spoke about briefly without mentioning in my 2025 goal list. So yeah, it's a goal book. Yeah, luckily that hole was just on the box. Bubble wrap has like a weird kind of a powdery feeling to it. I don't know what that's about, but the inner bubble wrap is perfectly fine. Either way, you know, just wash your hands when you unbox things. Like I said, I've had this here a while, and I'm pretty happy using Shortbox. I've done a number of purchases through Shortbox, and I haven't run into an issue yet, knock on wood. So this is a key book. This is a major appearance of two characters who I was a big fan of when I started reading comics, you know, in the 90s here. That was kind of like their moment. And one of the characters had a little bit of a resurgence a couple times actually over the last couple of years outside of comics, like in the media, both in film and more recently in animation. One of these characters was very prominent in X-Men '97, and as a longtime fan of this character, it was kind of pretty cool to see. And no, it's not Wolverine. Yes, it's an X-Men related character. Just that's what I like. Anyway, again, Shortboxed, great deal. I'm really not buying too much anymore, but when I see a deal, I see a deal. And as I said, this is something I'm working to complete. It's not a 9.8, but it's pretty high ranked there. I'd have to see actually why it is what it is, because it looks pretty good to me. Yeah, a little bit of a spine roll. Okay, yeah, I guess I could see it. So in a 9.4, we have New Mutants number 87, the first appearance of Cable and Strife. As I said, Cable had a little bit of a resurgence in the past, let's say 10 years or so, because I don't know exactly when they came out, in the Deadpool sequel from a while back in the X-Men '97 animated series. And it was also the first appearance of his evil twin, Strife. Now, you know, I know that Liefeld, if you haven't heard, he's not doing anything else with Marvel. He had some hurt feelings over the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere. But I was always curious if Cable, the Cable that we know now, you know, the telekinetic with big guns and whatnot, and the son of Scott Summers from the future, if this is what he intended on his character being when he thought about it. I don't know. You know, I've read reprints of this. This is, of course, slabbed at a 9.4. So I won't be cracking this open to read it. This is just something because I am working on a New Mutants run, and yeah, this is one of those important books to get in that run. And yeah, I do have the first appearance of Deadpool as well, but this was kind of like the secondary, the second big one in there. But yeah, I'm happy to add this to the collection. And like I said, cool character. I remember as a kid. Sorry, we're going off on a tangent. That's what we do. I had in my room, my bedroom. This is again when I started just about getting into comics. I think it was a Mike Mignola poster of Wolverine and Deadpool together, and I thought it was just the coolest thing. If I could find a picture of it, I will put it here now. If not, you're just going to have to use your imagination. Anyway, hope that you enjoyed this unboxing. If you didn't, oh well. A little over 5 minutes of a time investment. You've you've wasted your time doing other things too that are way more not so much fun as this. So yeah, come on, thumbs up, subscribe, leave me a comment. Why don't you just comment New Mutants, hashtag New Mutants, for an entry into the road to 1K giveaway. Thanks again for watching. I'm getting tired. And goofy. Peace, love, and comics.